leg that's on the ground. 2 more. Switch sides, don't grab with your toes. Good. Let's just kind of roll the hands around 10 times. All right, once we get that, then we'll roll the hands around the other way 10 times. All right, find ways. All right, same thing with the elbows. Other way. Just go shoulders. Really get into positions you have to reach for. Up and down. Other way. Let's go hips. Butt behind you. So you get that hamstring stretch right there. Hip flexor stretch here. Hamstring stretch. Hip flexor. Hamstring. Other way. Alright, so this can kind of be a 3-dimensional stretch on the hamstrings, because watch. Stretching hamstrings, stretching hamstrings, stretching hamstrings at a different angle. Back. Good. Let's go knees. Other way. Let's go ankle. All right, so other way. Good. All right, what's our next one? All right, we're gonna stomp on the ground just a little bit. Let's go about 30 stomps, right? So it's just boom, boom, boom. Good. All right, shake the legs out a little bit. So find something to hold on to if you need to. We're going to drive a knee up, and then when we drive that knee up, we're going to take that leg out and back. All right, so up, out, back, back. Boom. Does 2 things here. We're really opening this hip, at the same time working on this balance over here. Like 5 kids with masks on right now. Other side. Come into play on the playground. Little baby bend in this leg. Don't swing this leg open. Don't throw it open, because this guy's gonna pay the price. Right? We wanna open it, open. We got lunge and overhead reach. We do. All right, so we're gonna go overhead with that reverse lunge. Let's go last one. Good, and then we'll go into drop squat, 20 of them. Alright, so these are the next ones we have. Let's see. We have garbage. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 exercises, 10 reps of each exercise, 3 times through. And that's the whole workout, right? So we're gonna do, come on, baby. All right. I guess that's as big as I can make it. We're gonna do 8 exercises all the way through. So today is basically just a circuit routine. We do that circuit one time, we rest, and we do it twice more like that. And that's the whole job today. All right, that's our whole job today. So, exercises. We have hand to opposite foot, reach, right, in that push-up position, boom, 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 right? We have a squat jump to a broad jump. So there's gonna be 10 total broad jumps. So you'll be doing, I think 20, wait, 1, 2, I don't know the math right now. Whatever. Tricep push-up, I'll show it to you when we get there. Side plank get up, also we've done before. It's much more simple than you would think. And then a roll up, which sucks for me right now. It's not going to be awesome material to do that on. A push-up plus, skaters on each side, and then these wall openers. So, let's see. I may turn it so you can see the wall opener against the wall. But for right now, we'll get all these done. We'll go through this first round, and it'll be kind of our like getting acquainted round. I'm gonna tip this just down just a little bit. All right, to the night side. All right, so our first exercise is that hand to opposite foot. Push up position. Please don't be hot. It's hot. Alright, so here. So we go push up position. Touch without tilting my hips a ton. Right, and I want to really reach so I can touch. 10 aside. Alright. We have our squat jump, broad jump. So we'll go like this. So we'll go up. Out. 10 total. So 5 jumps each way. That way. Tricep push-up. This one. Hands closer together and feet closer to the hands. All right, so not here, here. So, may not be a full range of motion. Basically, we're going to get up into our side plank, boom, step forward, turn, stand up. All right, so let me do it again. It's easy, simple, boom, step, push up, stand. All right, let's go a few more, 8 more. Let's say you can't do that. These last 3 I do. I'm gonna modify it, right? So let's say this isn't in my wheelhouse. Maybe it's just here, and then I start with that. Right? I turn, I back up, I stand up. Right? Maybe it's here, here, but I can't get anywhere from here, right? So I'm gonna put this back leg back down, use it, stand up. One more like that. Boom. Here, back knee goes down, I back up onto it, stand up. Okay, other side. Maybe I need this hand from the get-go. that roll up, right, where we start on our back. Just roll up. Someone say something. Someone say something. Nope. Cool. Great. We'll go from here. This might be slightly challenging. Try to do it without stepping backwards. So, just because someone can do one way doesn't mean everyone can do that way. Right? There's mobility issues, there's strength issues, there's stamina issues. All of those things are come into play. Right? So, all right, next one, push up plus. All right, so I'm not even super concerned about the push up. It's that after effect that a lot of us will not have control over here. So here's what this looks like. Boom. So there's your push up. Now I want you to push away from your arms. Right? So kind of concave your chest and then back, right? That's the move. Here. Little couple inches extra. It's not your neck. It's your shoulders. Skaters. Go over there real quick. All right. So we're gonna wall sit, and this is gonna happen. Boom, 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 boom. We'll take a second and do round two. It's warm, it's not that warm. Nice breeze. Squat jump, broad jump is next. Sorry, I'm watching it work out right now. Land soft. Last ones. Tricep. Closer. So, if this doesn't feel right for you, then all you have to do is gradually turn it more into a push-up to where you're like, okay, this is good, right? So change the angles, change the width, change where you're putting the pressure to turn it more into a push-up where you didn't feel that weirdness, right? Side plank. Side plank next. I'll do the other side first. So I'm gonna do my version. You do your version. I'm gonna switch sides. Last ones. Not to step backwards when you stand up. It's just boom. See, I wasn't in control of that. Push-up plus. Push-up plus. About grounding your back. It's really about when you get to that position, but it's that move. It's not here or here or here. It's extension of the arm, push the body away from the arms. We got next. Skaters. Bump. Everything, wrists, elbow, shoulder touch, same time. So I'm going to say something about something right now. Now, you can give people all the exercises you want, right? And what inevitably happens is those exercises are challenging, right? So because those exercises are challenging, people decrease the quality of what they're doing so they can do the exercise, right? So if I say squat, right, and that's squat, and I say squat, and I say get your butt below your knees, right? I say get your butt below your knees in your squat, so lower your butt to the floor, right? Stay upright, lower your butt to the floor, keep your feet pointing straight ahead, right? And drive through this part of your foot, right? The not your toes, not your heel, but that midfoot, that ball outside of the foot, right? Inevitably, what people do is they hear one thing. So they hear, get your butt below your knees, and so that's the only focus they have, right? So all of a sudden now their feet aren't pointed straight ahead, right? Their torso isn't upright. It's like folded in just so they can get their butt lower, right? And then also they're not driving through their midfoot, they're driving through their heel, or they're on their tiptoes so their heel's off the ground. Which, you've substituted a lot of things just to keep one thing right? Whereas if you slowed down and you did one good one, let's say, instead of 10 crappy ones, that one good one would probably benefit you a little bit more, because then eventually you could do 2 good ones, and then 3, and then finally, after work, 10 good ones. But you also get the benefit of your body adapting to being able to do 10 good ones. So, I mean, you guys who watch me know the importance of that in the first place, but now are you acting on that? Are you acting on knowing the importance of that? Or are you defaulting to, well, I've got to do so many of these, so this is what I'm going to do instead? And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm watching that exact thing happen on a large scale of about 9 people right now, right? So there's a drill, and all 9 people are doing their version of the drill rather than what the drill actually is. And so they're not getting the benefit out of that. I mean, are they getting tired? Sure. Are their muscles adapting to the benefit of that quality of movement? No. Right? They're adapting to the quality of movement that they're giving themselves. So it's the shitty repetition, and so their body's going to adapt to shitty repetition. So they're going to move worse. They're going to be able to move well in that worse position. Right? So, and ultimately that doesn't really carry over into real life, right? So that's why when we reach in our back seat, we hurt our back. That's why when, you know, you bend over to pick something up, you're like, ooh, what was that? Obviously, like, you cannot stop things like that from happening, but you can help them from happening. So if you move well, you'll be able to do a lot more of that stuff easy, right? So anyway, let's get our last round in, because we got about that time. I don't know if my towel's in the scene. There it is. And a foot. my foot facing that way to go this way. All right, if that makes sense. I want to make my body work with itself. Right, so when I stand up, where my feet are pointing. All right, I don't want to have to compromise within the movement systems of my body just to get up. Now, are there going to be certain times when that happens? Sure. But if I'm training, right, why wouldn't I train to get my neurological system to understand, oh, I need to adapt to that optimal movement pattern? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do 3 more. Right, now with my foot, I also need to turn my hips in that same position, right? So it all works together. So if I rotate my foot this way, I'm not gonna keep the rest of my body this way to move. I'm gonna rotate with it so I move this way. All right, so I need to sync that up. 1 more. What's next? Push up plus. Nope, roll up. Kidding. All right, your way. Now push up plus. Good. Skaters. Be able to hang on each side. All right. So we should be all right now. Right, you should feel pretty good. You shouldn't feel beat up. You should feel like your hips did something today. You should feel like your posture is a little bit more pulled back. And you should feel you got a light sweat on. Right? That's what today should give you. A lot of times we don't want to do things like that wall opener, right? We don't want to do that because we're like, this is kind of annoying. It's not super tiring. It's not this thing that's like, oh man, that was so hard. It's this thing that was really annoying. And a lot of these exercises that are annoying like that, and balance and reach, and plank to push up, and dive bombers. They're hard. Dive bombers are hard. All of these are hard in their own way, but at the same time, they're more annoying. And those things that are annoying are the things that are going to allow you to do the things that are hard, right? So that little wall opener, that's going to get that posture to come out. So when you try to do a squat and put your arms over your head, you're not stuck, right? When you try to do a push-up, you can go through a full range of motion and really get your chest to actually work. So a lot of the things that we do in these workouts are the things that you need to be doing that you don't want to do because they're annoying. So that's the lesson for today. Do the annoying shit. It'll allow you to do the hard shit.